Hi, I'm Robert in this Manhattan Wood Project. I'm building some bookshelves for my kids. One of the things I want to do is round over the sharp corners, but I didn't want to take and stick these shelves through the router because, as you can see, they're kind of buried inside the uprights. And I don't want to have the round over going all the way into the upright. And I really hate starting and stopping routing halfway through a board. So I also noticed that with these used pieces of sandpaper on my orbital sander, outside gets used and the inside really doesn't. So I'm going to go in my scrap bin, get a couple pieces of scrap, and make something to round these edges over.
Well, what should I make today? Manhattan Wood Project. That looks great!
I'm starting with a piece of scrap that's 3/4 inches thick and about 1.5 inches tall. So I'm going to cut one piece that's about 2 3/4 inches long. This is kind of long enough to be comfortable in my hand. And then I'm going to cut another piece that's about 1 inch long after that. And none of these have to be exact. Next step is to glue these pieces together into kind of a L shape. So just a little bit of glue will do. You don't want it to be too lubricated. And then I like to put a little bit of salt on just to kind of keep the wood from moving as I'm trying to position it and lock it in place. After it's positioned, I like to shoot a couple brads just to keep it from moving while the glue dries. While I'm waiting for that to dry, I'm going to go ahead and cut a long strip out of my sandpaper here that's been used up. So this is 100 grit, and I just want to try and make the longest piece that I can without too much in the way of big holes. I'm going to end up trimming it down after I glue it on. Next, I kind of masked up the sides of these, and I'm going to put just a shot of glue on my brand new cardboard here. Little bit will do. Even more will do even better. And this is just general spray adhesive. Okay, so this had a minute or so to dry. Now I'm going to go ahead and stick this on here. And I think I'm going to do it this way. Put that hole there right in the middle. And just kind of hold it down for a few seconds, long enough that it can bind onto the Velcro fastening. Alright, this glue is pretty much bonded, so I'll just cut some of this extra sandpaper off. And it helps to have a good pair of shop scissors to do this. You don't want to do this with your wife's sewing scissors. Sandpaper may sharpen it up a little bit, but she'll definitely scream at you. That's all theory, of course. I've never done that. Last thing you need to do, mark it. I know this is 100 grit. Now I've got a matching set of these, and I can go ahead and start rounding these edges over. So, just going to grab it, a few passes up and down like this with each one. There's the 100. There's the 220, and nice round edges. And as soon as you're done with these, as soon as the sandpaper starts to look even more trashed, you can just toss it. So hopefully somebody will find this useful. It'll give you a chance to reuse some of those sandpaper discs where only edges get used up and the rest of it's still good. And it'll give you an easy way to make your furniture or whatever you're making a nice round edge so that little fingers don't get cut on it. So, thanks for watching. Please be sure to check out all the other Scrap Bin Challenge videos, and I will see you on the next project. If you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up. If you really liked it, or if you like my channel, please consider subscribing. You can hit the big subscribe channel below, or hit my little logo up here. Also, please consider subscribing to my upcycling channel, Round Trip Upcycling. You can just click on the logo right up here.